2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ. The prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality. This is their campaign.
That's what Christ said he was giving us grace for, to get our mind right. You understand? Being teaching repentance, right? Get that in Acts 5. Sorry?
Changing your mind to do what?
Revolution.
Revolution in what?
Changing the mind for revolution.
What revolution?
Do you think we need a revolution?
What revolution? I'm asking.
What revolution?
Yeah.
The revolution of the Israelite mind.
Israelite mind?
Israelite mind. Where you from?
What is an Israelite?
What is an Israelite?
Yeah.
The people of the Bible.
What's the people of the Bible? Oh, what's the people of the Bible?
Right by your foot.
No, I understand that, but I'm asking you. You said, what is the people of the Bible? I'm asking you, what is the people of the Bible?
Who are the people of the Bible? Right there by your foot, and you said you understood
They're the chosen people by God,
yes,
the holy nation.
Those people.
Right, but I asked you that, you didn't answer that. You didn't say that. No. You didn't say that.
I did say that.
No, you said the people in the Bible.
The people in the Bible.
The Bible's a bunch of books put together. So
Okay.
which book? All books?
All
Or
books.
so what about New Testament?
New Testament.
You have, yeah?
Matthew 15:24.
Bring it out. So, bring it out.
Okay, you gonna listen to this?
I'm listening.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24.
It's going to answer your question.
And he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Of what?
Of Israel.
The house of Israel.
Let me ask you this. What about the Gentiles?
What about the Gentiles?
Oh, why your face went like that?
Because I know where you're going.
Oh, well, where am I going? What about the Gentiles? Is there something wrong with the Israelites and the Gentiles? Are they brothers? Israelites and Gentiles.
Give me Gentiles.
No. It's Israelites and Gentiles brothers. No. Let him answer.
What's your question?
Is Israelites and Gentiles brothers?
It depends what Gentiles are.
What? What do you mean?
What does Gentiles mean?
Gentiles mean people that wasn't chosen by the holy nation.
Another nation.
This is the no.
The Gentiles are the outside nations of the 12.
No.
Everything outside of the 12 nations is Gentile. Oh, yeah? Not all the time. What time you on, brother? No. I need to...
Ask questions and not like to answer. Brother, what's your name? What's your name? James. You never ask me questions and not like to answer.
No. I'm answering. I'm answering.
After we read this, let's see how you respond.
This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Gentiles.
Bro, you have a problem already. I didn't even say nothing. He said Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary.
Gentiles. Usually it means a non-Israelite.
What's that word with a U?
Usually.
What?
Usually.
Okay.
It means.
Hold on. What does usually mean, Miss Yellow Jacket? What does it usually mean?
Right. Let's not confuse. People know what is a Gentile? A Gentile are people that
Usually it means a non-Israelite people.
That's it? So usually it means a non-Israelite people, right? So it means sometimes it, what?
No, it's a non-Israelite people. Ain't no sometimes. That's exactly what it is. Bro, that's in a dictionary. Give it to me in the Bible. Show me in the Bible. Don't show me a dictionary. Show it to me in the Bible. We gonna do Bible. You in the Bible, so we gonna stick to the Bible.
Bring it out.
Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols.
Read that again.
Ye know that you
know right?
Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
If you were Gentiles, right? How can you not be Gentiles now?
Bro, he's talking to Corinthians. That's a letter to the Corinthians.
Who are the Corinthians?
The Corinthians are people that are there. That's a letter to the Corinthians. That's not talking about. You can't trip that up, brother.
1 Corinthians 10:1.
Yeah, you can't. Don't trip that up, brother. Let's go. Don't trip that up.
Hold on. He said, who are the Corinthians? We're going to try this one more time.
No. We already know.
Are the
No, that's not that.
No, I just want to know, who are they?
No, brother. What we saying is,
hold on.
Gentiles, right?
No, I understand.
And then he went in Corinthians and read it, but that was a letter from Paul to Corinthians. He could have went to Galatians. He could have went to Colossians. He could have went to any other because they're all letters.
I want you to listen to the question.
So let's talk.
Listen, so everybody's here. We want to get edification.
Right.
He's trying to show you that Israelites were called Gentiles. That's why he went to 1 Corinthians chapter 12. His question is, who are the Corinthians?
Israelites was called Gentiles?
Who are the Corinthians?
Bruh, you just said Israelites were called Gentiles, bruh?
Chapter 10, verse 1.
Bruh, y'all really on this corner talking about Israelites was called Gentiles.
Verse 1. Moreover, brethren, I would not have ye.
Everybody listen good. Listen good. Listen to this. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1.
Okay. Moreover, brethren.
Stop. What is Paul calling the Corinthians crowd? I want to see who's listening. What did Paul call the Corinthians? Brethren. He didn't say all brethren, meaning there's a relationship. Read it again.
Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant.
I would not that ye should be ignorant, brethren, that are in Corinth. Paul was in Jerusalem, but he's saying, I'm writing to my brothers in Greece. Read.
How that all our fathers.
Stop. How that all of our what?
Our fathers.
What does he say? Our fathers. Meaning what? We're related. We're related.
Because they believe in Christ.
Read it again.
That's the only relation.
How all our fathers.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Hold on, I'm going to let you ask.
No. I was asking you a question, bro.
I'm going to let you ask, but I want to finish the point.
Y'all teaching wrong.
No.
Right now,
we're all about edification.
Yeah, but that information.
Notice 1, he says Corinthians.
Why y'all talking?
Ye were Gentiles. 2, he says Corinthians, our fathers.
First of all, y'all.
For example, are we? Let me ask you a question.
I don't know how you just said that.
A white person, can I say our fathers are white? No, we different
only
race
through Christ,
of people.
because they believed in Christ.
Paul is showing that these Corinthians are Jews. Read it again.
Oh no.
Moreover, brethren, I would not have ye should be ignorant.
Wait, brother.
They only Jews because they repented to Christ.
Moreover,
they only Jews because they repented to Christ.
That ye should be ignorant.
So he says, I would not that you should be ignorant.
Yo, the Holy Spirit in you is too powerful.
Our fathers were under the cloud and all passed through the sea.
So stop. Crowd, listen to this now. Who was under the cloud and who passed through the sea? What people were they? Miss right here.
Israelites.
Brother right here.
Israelites.
Miss right here. Who was under the cloud and who passed through the sea? Who was that? Who was that? You right here, sir. What about you, sir?
But we're not talking about that. Y'all in Corinthians. Yo, why y'all trying to trip people up? Y'all in Corinthians. Y'all in Paul. Paul was sent on a different mission.
You don't know?
Well, hold on. Paul was sent on a different mission. Paul was sent on a different mission,
I'm going to get to that. Hold on.
Nah, you going the cross of seas and that's a different book.
Ignorant.
I don't want you to be ignorant, Corinthians. Come on.
How that all our fathers.
He says all of our fathers
were under the cloud.
The whole world was not under the cloud. What people were under the cloud? Was the Chinese under the cloud? No. Was the Japanese under the cloud? No. Who passed through the Red Sea?
You're not saying nothing to me.
Read.
Because y'all just said Israelites and Gentiles
through the sea. And were all baptized unto Moses.
Who was Moses teaching in the wilderness?
Wait, hold on. Where you
Was it the whole? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. I'm going to let you speak. I just want you to listen. You keep interrupting. You're not going to learn. Listen.
I don't got to.
If you don't got to learn,
let me
I'm going to let you speak once I finish my point. Then I'm going to let you speak. If you interrupt interrupt me, there will be no edification. Just listen. You never learned this before. That's why you're going to learn today. Read it again from verse 1.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 1.
So like you said, this is Paul writing to the Corinthians. That's true. Paul's mission was to go to the scattered lands where Israelites were. Come on.
Moreover, brothers.
Stop. Calm down. Read.
We're not.
Brothers,
he preached to people that wasn't.
That ye should be ignorant. How that all our fathers were under the cloud.
Paul is writing a letter to the Corinthians. What was Paul's race? He was an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. He's telling the Corinthians, where's Corinth? In Greece. He's telling them, our fathers. Letting you know these are not white people. Read.
And all passed through the sea.
Who passed through the sea with Moses? The Israelites, the Jews. Paul is calling the Corinthians, remember your fathers that passed through the sea? Read.
And were all baptized unto Moses.
Was Moses teaching the whole world? No. Moses taught the Jews. Even my Caucasian sister right here is agreeing with that. Yeah, baby, that's right. Come on, read it again.
And were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud.
Come on.
And in the sea.
And in the sea. Now, we can get some understanding here. He's writing a letter to the Corinthians. Corinth is in Greece. He said to the Corinthians, remember our fathers? That means there's a family relation. Right. Now go to Romans 9.
Wait, hold on. Can I answer that before you go to Romans 9? The reason why it is because of the Lord. You're saying that? The reason why he's speaking to them is to pass the message of Christ, not Moses. You stuck on Moses. It's Christ.
Okay.
Paul was preaching Moses?
Yes.
Was he preaching Moses?
Yes.
Or was he preaching Christ?
Both of them. Moses came with the law. Christ came with grace.
No, Christ came to fulfill the law. Through grace. No.
That's true.
No, you don't stop. Don't try to trump me, bro. Why you shutting me down from getting my point across?
I'm not trying to shut you down.
Right.
I said Moses came with the law.
Right.
Christ came with grace.
Paul was talking to the Corinthians to reprove Christ. Not to bring Christ. To bring forth Christ. No. Yes, he did. He didn't touch the Corinthians.
Listen to this.
The Corinthians.
Listen to this. 1 Corinthians 12 and 2. I'm going to show you the point. This is the point that you're missing. The Corinthians were idolaters. Paul was telling them, you have to repent. That's why 1 Corinthians 12 says this.
Through Moses?
Through Christ.
Okay.
Read this.
That's all I said.
Chapter 12,
okay, through
verse 2.
You said Christ.
Ye
we're
know
gonna get
that ye were Gentiles.
Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
Right.
What does that mean?
Gentiles?
Ye know that ye were Gentiles. That's past tense.
Because they believed in who? Because now they believe in who? Because they're not, now they believe in who? They're not Gentiles no more. They believe in who? They believe in Christ now. They believe in Christ. That's why they're not Gentiles no more. They're not Gentiles. They believe in
as ye
Christ.
were led.
So it says, ye know that ye were Gentiles. Why does he say that, crowd? Because they were idolaters. They were idolaters. But now, what happened? I'm going to show you what happened.
When they went to Moses?
Romans chapter 3.
Did they go to Moses or they went to Christ?
Romans chapter 3, verse 31.
Did they go to Moses or did they go to Christ?
Say it again. The Corinthians.
Huh?
The Corinthians were idolaters. They were worshiping
No, but he's still saying Moses. Did he say Moses or Christ? Y'all gonna get baptized today.
Oh, no, say, don't run. Please, don't learn. Hold on, what do you say? I can't hear you.
So they were, like you said, I did not come to break, I did not come to change the law,
but the fulfillment.
Romans chapter.
He's telling the truth.
Romans chapter 3, verse 31.
You're not listening.
I'm hearing you.
You're not listening. You gotta listen. You're getting too hyped. You gotta listen. Come on.
Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid.
Faith is through Christ. Yes or no?
Yes. Amen.
What does Paul just say now? Listen to this.
Y'all saying Christ a lot.
God forbid. Yea.
Read it again from the top.
Do we then make void the law?
What does it mean? Do we make void the law?
Forget about the law.
There you go. What does he say?
Through faith, God forbid.
Do we stop keeping the law because of Christ?
No. Yea.
We are reading it wrong, Azariah.
What did he just say?
God forbid.
That's the right reader. Read it from the top, because he's getting confused.
No, I'm not.
Do we
I know
then
that by
make
heart,
void the law
Do we stop keeping God's law
through faith?
through Christ?
No. God forbid.
Means no. Why? Who came with the law? Moses.
That's right.
Paul says, do we stop keeping God's law because Jesus Christ died for us? He says, God forbid. Read.
We establish the law.
We establish the law. I'm going to show you what that means. Revelation 14:12.
Bro, why you saying that like I had a problem with that?
No.
I'm saying Paul's teaching. Paul's 100% preaching Christ.
Listen.
Y'all mentioning the parts where he's talking about the law.
What you don't understand, brother.
You're in Romans.
What you don't understand, brother. Paul is...
Sir.
Listen. What you don't understand is Paul, listen, don't worry about that. You're right, don't worry about it. Paul is teaching the law, which is Moses, and Christ, which is faith. Christ didn't say stop keeping the law of Moses.
He never said.
Christ said
he's not coming to destroy the law.
Christ said he come to fulfill. Now, don't worry about it. He's just emotional. Don't worry. Listen.
I'm not emotional.
Listen to this.
Y'all get real sensitive with me over words.
Verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
Who taught the commandments of God? Where do we go to read about that?
In Moses.
There you go. Read.
And the faith of Jesus.
How do you prove you have faith of Jesus? By keeping God's commandments. Does everybody understand? Everybody understands. I'm going to show you what you don't understand. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, Dad, you asked me that.
What's your name?
Dad, I just said my name.
What is your name? James, thank you. Okay, I'm going to show you where you're getting confused. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 4. Bring it up. This is what you don't understand. Paul went to the Gentiles, which is who? The Israelites. The Gentiles, remember he read in the Bible dictionary. It said, usually it means a non-Israelite people. Meaning what? When you read the Bible, every single time you hear Gentile does not mean the other nations. Sometimes the Israelites were called Gentiles. Why? Because they were worshiping other gods. The Jews that kept the law said those are Gentiles. They don't believe in God. So Paul said, Israelites, ye know that ye were Gentiles. Meaning you used to keep these false gods, the false holidays. But now you repented. Listen to this.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 4. For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sins.
Because under Moses, if you committed a sin, what did you have to do? Sacrifice. You agree with that, James? Any sin, sealing, sacrifice. Certain laws, you could not sacrifice. For example, if you were a homosexual under Moses, what was the sacrifice? It was you. There wasn't, you had to die. Christ said, no. Under me, I'll give you a chance. It don't mean you can still be homosexual. He's giving you a chance. Read.
Wherefore, when he cometh into the world,
who when he cometh into the world? Jesus Christ. Read.
He saith, sacrifice and offering thou wouldest not.
Sacrifice and offering? I don't want that anymore. Read.
Amen. But a body has.
But a body? Whose body? Jesus Christ. Read.
Hast thou prepared for me.
Come on.
In the burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin.
Come on.
Thou hast not no pleasure.
Come on.
Then I said, lo, I come.
Hold on. I need this to come out right. Just read this one. Listen to this. Hebrews 10 and verse 7.
Hebrews chapter 10 verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book.
In the volume of the book. In the Old Testament and the New Testament.
It is written of me.
Who's the me? Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Read.
To do thy will, O God.
To do thy will, O God. That's the law. Remember, what color is Jesus Christ? A very dark-skinned man. He's never been Caucasian. But the white man who destroyed us in slavery, made sure we couldn't read or write, taught us he's Caucasian. And on the same ground where there's the blood of the Native American Indians, he built churches. And we get those same religions. People say, no, you have to be a Seventh-day Adventist. You have to be a Catholic. No, we're the Israelites. Listen.
Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O God.
Come on.
Above when he said, sacrifice and offering.
Because he's quoting Psalms chapter 40. Read.
Sacrifice and offering and burnt offering and offering for sin. Thou wouldest not.
Because who taught us offerings? Moses. When Christ said you don't got to keep Moses, what is he talking about? The law of sacrifice.
Yes.
In the law, though, that Moses taught, which was in addition to sacrifice, what did he teach us? Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. So when Christians say, I'm going to get to your question, you don't got to keep the law no more. Oh, that means I can commit adultery against my wife. Oh, no, no, no. I don't mean that part. I just mean you could keep tithes and offerings. Why? Because that's where the money is.
Amen.
James, you just got to learn. Just be patient with
don't
us.
talk to me about learning. I agree with you saying, but don't talk to me like I don't
James,
know.
just be humble, James. Be humble.
I am learning.
I know, I just, yes,
Listen,
yes.
I am learning that y'all are saying Christ now.
Yeah, we've been saying Christ.
No, not until I got
We've
over
been
here.
saying Christ. You just weren't listening.
No.
They were. Listen to Christ. Right. Our organization is called Israel United in Christ.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented. How about you? How about you? People want to know who's the king.
O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father. O nation of Israel, it's time to return to the Father.
Now why they trying to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.